Firefighters were notified shortly after 11 a.m. this morning of a possible hazardous material substance. Apparently there were several subjects that were exposed to a chemical. Right now the firefighters are still in the process of identifying possibly one of two chemicals that might be involved with this incident. Either sulfur dioxide, which is an irritant. Once it gets into your lungs, it can attach to the mucous membranes and cause some respiratory problems. In increased concentrations, we can have severe health problems with that. The other possibility is hydrochloric acid that could react with water. So they're in the process right now. Firefighters are donning hazardous materials outfits. They're going through the plant trying to identify if there is still any parts per million or any chemicals reading in the area, and then take appropriate precautions to mitigate this, or in other words, prevent any further leakage or whatever is going on with this situation. The information we have at this time is that we have at least 4 employees. I'm not sure whether they're regular employees or contractors that were transported to a local hospital because of inhalation problems. In other words, they were exposed to some chemical, more than likely the sulfur dioxide. In addition, there's 2 sections at least of the plant and surrounding areas that have been evacuated. We know of at least 75 employees and contractors that have been moved out of harm's way. We also know that there's no danger to any surrounding businesses or people living in this area right now. It appears that the hazardous material situation is contained to the ADM plant. At this time, they believe that the concentration of the chemical was at the refinery section of the department, and then they've also evacuated the fructose department. I did get an update. It appears that the 4 workers were contract employees hired by ADM to come in and do some work. Sulfur dioxide, for example, is used to soften corn. It's part of the corn milling operation. That's what this plant's all about. They evacuated 2 areas, the refinery department and the fructose department. We believe the 4 people that had the symptoms and alerted authorities were in the refinery department area, and they were exposed to either sulfur dioxide, more than likely, or hydrochloric acid. They had some trouble breathing and notified 911 through the proper security channels. I did get an update. It appears that there were 4 people transported. 2 of them have potentially life-threatening respiratory problems. So obviously the hope is at the hospital they can take care of those folks. The other 2 were considered minor.